just for those of you that it's just one of those kind of dreary days here in London. But I'm trying to make it one of those not dreary days inside for myself. So I've turned on all the lights and we're gonna try and get everything done that's on my to-do list. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amarins. I'm a professional violinist and I make little videos for YouTube. And today is basically all about what I do in the day working from home as a freelance violinist and making content. So I thought today would be kind of a good example because I have a concert coming up. I have 3 concerts coming up. So I need to do quite a bit of like practicing and preparations for that. And I'm also working on editing a video and hopefully also creating a short. So yeah, I just thought maybe that's a good day for you guys to join. I had not planned on this dreary weather, but we can just ignore that and pretend that it's a beautifully wintry summer day, right? Actually, sometimes I love this kind of weather, but it is hard when you wake up and it just never really seems to get light. So my first order of business is to do a little bit of practice. Generally when I practice, I kind of just break it up into bits. So for today I have 5 practice blocks of about half an hour scheduled. I don't really work with timings at the moment. I just have like a list of like, well, I'll tell you when I'm practicing. It's kind of hard to explain without the music there. And yeah, then just try and get some things crossed off my list. So enjoy. So when I'm practicing, I usually take 1 page of each piece that I'm practicing. It just kind of works well for my mind to do it that way. That way I focus really well on the 1 page and make sure that I practice that page really well. So I'm not making sure that I practice every note of each piece every day, but I'm just doing one thing really well, and then the next practice block I'll do another page really well. So sometimes it means that I haven't covered the entire piece, but it does mean that I'm very happy with the pages that I have covered, and usually before a concert I try and do that process like 2 or 3 times over, and then we have rehearsals like with quartet or with other chamber music that I'm playing. So today, just to take you through what I'm doing, I start with a Paganini Caprice and a little bit of a Bach partita or sonata for violin solo. Then I'm practicing Debussy Sonata at the moment and Messiaen Quartet for the End of Time, which are both for a concert this weekend. I think I'm gonna kind of like ramp things up with the Debussy, so I don't feel completely ready for it yet. So what I do is I add an extra page of it to the kind of mix of my pieces, and then by the end of each practice session it means that I've like covered more of the Debussy than in comparison to the other pieces. Then I have, let's see, Schubert, Death and the Maiden, Mendelssohn, Opus 13, String Quartet, and Haydn, Opus 20, number 6. That was hard for my pregnant brain. Just blame everything on pregnant brain. And yeah, so those are all for like new repertoire for my quartet. And then we're also doing a concert with Beethoven, Razumovsky number 1, 59 number 1, and Ravel Quartet, and a different Haydn, 20 number 4. So those are things I also need to cover. At the moment I'm not practicing Ravel or the old Haydn. I guess they're all old, aren't they? So I have the Beethoven because I want to feel more comfortable with the Razumovsky. So I'm kind of doing that in more detail than I usually would, and just kind of trying to get little bits of it really, really good where I'm happy with them. And the other pieces, the Schubert, the Mendelssohn, the other Haydn, I need to kind of just cover a lot of it and get it into my fingers and into my brain so I feel comfortable. We're doing a little tryout concert of that next Friday, just to like, what we like to do is like play a tryout concert a few months before we actually start playing that repertoire in concert, so it gets kind of sinks into your bones and into your brain, and we can feel comfortable on stage. Yeah, so let me do my first practice block. Okay, so I managed to upload my next vlog, which is the vlog you guys will have watched last. Confusing. So that's a load off my mind. I'm kind of managing at the moment to do one per 10 days to 2 weeks, and that's really max for me. I think balancing with all the other stuff I have going on that you'll see today, it's just like the absolute max capability. It takes me a few days to edit, like in little chunks at a time, and then yeah, it's a lot, but I really enjoy doing it, so that's why I'm just having fun pushing myself to try different things. So if you have any opinions on like what your favorite vlog has been of my recent content or of all time, let me know, because that would help me just to like have an idea of what people are enjoying. I think I need to do a little more practice now, and then it's basically lunchtime. Gabe, my husband, he's still here, but he's leaving after lunch, so I think we'll have lunch together, and then it's on with my work. I am starving. Time for some lunch. Okay, so I just sat down at my desk and we had lunch just now. Gabe has left for the day, and I am just feeling like curling up in bed and watching something nice for the rest of the day. It's just that kind of day, but I'm gonna push through as much as possible. Do you ever get that feeling? You're just like, I do not want to do anything. Probably should try and get outside and have a little walk or something like that. I didn't go to yoga today because I have a bit of a cold and I'm just trying to take care of myself. So that's the situation. I can do this. Yeah. A full day to get all my work done at home. Okay, now I can focus on my practice. Okay, let me just write a few emails and then I'll get back to my practice. Oh, I can't believe it's time for bed already. A full day of practice and all my other work. I'm gonna get so much done. There was one thing I still have to do. Where did I put my glasses? Found my glasses. Okay, I filmed my skit. Well, skit is a really big word, but I filmed something. So I edit them on TikTok, and then I've just joined TikTok. I have 6 followers. Very good, thank you very much. And then I'll upload them to TikTok and YouTube different times. TikTok is just kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall. I mean, honestly, YouTube is as well. I'm just kind of trying things out and seeing what people like. And yeah, if you have like a favorite little short video that you've liked, let me know. Bit of customer research. Yeah, so I have some laundry which I need to fold, and then I'm gonna do practice slot number 3. I somehow managed to get a little bit more energy, so that's good. And then yeah, I've got some other stuff I need to do. I'm hoping that I'm gonna get some like fundraising emails out the door for the violin that I'm fundraising for. So if you don't know about that, my violin was taken away from me a few years ago, that I was playing on, and now I've been looking for a violin. So actually I'm playing on a beautiful Pietro Guarneri at the moment, and I'm gonna try and buy that with the help of investors. So yeah, I'm looking for people who have a good amount of money and want to invest in a violin with me. So that's another thing that I'm doing on the side. And I also have a few emails for the quartet that I need to send. If you don't know, my kind of main business is my string quartet that I play with, and we play mainly in Germany, UK, Holland and Italy, and then all of the countries around that, and sometimes in the US and Canada. So yeah, there's some business stuff I need to do for that, but generally my focus really needs to be my practice today. There's just too much. Do you ever get that feeling where you have like everything stored in your head, and even though I have a to-do list, I still like, there's a lot going on. So first a little bit of laundry and a moment of calm, and then I will get to the next practice. You can only do one thing at a time, that's what I keep telling myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna do one thing at a time and cross it off my to-do list. Yay! Guess what? It's time for practice session number 3. I can do this right. I think so. Wish me luck. Okay. Putting away my violin. I did my 3rd practice session, and I'm gonna go out for a little mental health walk, as they call it, or just a walk. Maybe grab a little coffee on the way, and a decaf coffee for those of you. And then come back and do some more work. Yay! Love work. Love it. I do actually like my work, but sometimes I just want to curl up in bed and forget about everything. Do you ever get that? Never, right? Never. Went out for my walk, had a little coffee. The people at the cafe close to us are so nice, and they shut at 4, which I forgot, and I got there 1 minute to 4, and then they gave me a free pastry, so that was super sweet. Had a little walk. It's just so depressing here that it gets dark at 4 right now. It's gonna get dark like at 3:15 in a few weeks. Such insanity. I'm glad I'm waking up like fairly early, but still just feels like the day is so short, because now all I want to do is curl up on the couch and watch TV and order food or something like that. But I still have some work to do, mainly kind of emails and fundraising stuff and kind of, yeah, admin, my favorite part, and a little bit of my brain just died, and I also have to practice a little bit more. So I don't think I'm gonna manage my 5 practice sessions. I always try and aim like a little bit higher than I think I'll achieve, so I think I'll manage 1 more, and then at least that is done for the day. I can cross that off the list. So if it was a real 9 to 5 or 10 to 5 in my case, then I would have half an hour still to work, but I think I'll probably do a bit of work until about 6 o'clock and then call it a day. My husband's not home until about 10 tonight, so I have to just entertain myself But actually sometimes that's nice. I like it when there's a balance, when I have some nights on my own and some nights just date night, or we go out with friends or something like that. And soon that will all be changing. Don't know about, well, some of you probably know that I'm pregnant and I'm due in just a few months, so yeah, that's all gonna change. Our first baby. Hopefully all will go well. We've been just showered with gifts by friends, which has been so sweet, and it also helps us just to kind of prepare, I guess, mentally and also obviously physically with all the things that we have. So we're feeling pretty ready for this change, and yeah, I'm really excited actually really excited for things to change, I guess. So that's in the new year, but for now I'm gonna keep doing my work. Try and get as much done before I'm on leave and have a bit of a break. So yeah, a bit of admin and then some practice, I think, and that's gonna be it for the day. Oh. For my last practice session, I'm really ready to call it a day. I think after this I'll just have a bath, read my book a little bit, and then make some dinner or order some dinner. I haven't decided yet. And I wanted to thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of a calmer vlog. I guess it was not a calm day, but it's mainly just at home, kind of cozy, at least in this awful weather. And yeah, if you like my content, just please subscribe. That'd be really nice. It's a nice way to support me and my channel. And thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.
First thing to heat is the coffee.
It's absolutely perfect.